Hello everybody and welcome back. Last episode, Adawni traveled back to Dust Town to meet up with Finn. Unfortunately, Finn had been captured by Exarch Zingalis and taken into his laboratory, and he was being tortured. So Lyris and Adawni had to go back down there and rescue him, which we were able to do. Now Finn was really, really weak after he had been tortured, and Lyris went ahead and brought him back here to Solitude, and Adawni is back now as well. We are to return to the Blue Palace. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to see what's going to happen next.
Couldn't have just been plain old wolves. Oh no.
It's true. The Reach attacked Morthal. The Jarl's soldiers put a stop to it, as I understand it.
That's nothing. I heard something happened in Cornwall.
Well?
We have to talk to Svanna. Not real sure where she's at. We're going to check her chambers. Yeah, that's where she's at. Okay then.
You are welcome here, Fenorian of House Ravenwatch.
I don't know what to say.
You're back. Lyris was just making introductions and was about to give her report. Why don't you tell me what happened?
Okay. Well?
By all the Mead and Sovngarde, it's good to see you and the others. Your vampire scholar seems out of sorts, but I'm glad to make his acquaintance. Lyris tells me you ran into a bit of trouble. Care to explain?
Well, Finn was captured and we killed a vampire leader. And we also recovered a map and some documents.
And I can't wait to hear all the details.
Oh.
In the meantime, let's take a look at what you found and try to devise a plan. Lyris didn't say much, but she indicated that time is short. Here, take this. You deserve a lot more, but it's all I can spare.
Oh my goodness, Fauna, thank you so much. This staff is a great upgrade. Oh, that's awesome. We are also getting a pet, a little wolf, and this sigil, shield. Oh, it's just for decoration, but you can wear it, I guess. And a skill point, always appreciated, thank you.
The information you brought back from Blackreach might give us a fighting chance. Let's put our heads together and figure out how to use what you learned. My father be damned.
We killed Tingzalis and brought back a map and a communique. The enemy calls itself the Grey Host.
The Grey Host?
Yeah.
Where have I heard that name? Meanwhile, my father rounded up the Herald and moved his soldiers to the outer walls. Then he ordered the quartermaster to stockpile Castle Dower. He's preparing Solitude to withstand a long siege.
And you don't agree with that approach?
That might work against a mob of reachmen, but thick walls can't stop a hero storm.
True.
Any war we try to wage will be over before it starts if we don't find a way to stop them. Fen knows more about the storms than anyone. See what he suggests.
Okay.
Talk to Fen. If he has any bright ideas, I'd love to hear them. Magister Fridelia has been studying the Ice Reach Coven medallion, but she hasn't had a lot of success. She seems even less confident about reproducing their protective enchantment now.
Did Magister Fidelia learn anything that would be helpful?
She identified necromantic components as part of the enchantment, as well as reach rituals. But she isn't an expert on either type of magic. Frankly, I think she's exhausted the scope of her knowledge.
Were you able to do anything else while we were getting Finn?
You mean other than hounding my father and serving as go-between for the Jarl of Morthal and the Magister of Carthald? I wrangled promises out of my father and showed our allies that someone in Solitude still cares.
What kind of promises?
I got High King Svargrim to promise to dispatch soldiers to reinforce Morthal's defenses and send aid to Carthwatch.
Oh, good.
It's a start, but he hasn't actually issued the orders yet.
Oh.
I need to follow up with him after we're finished.
Okay, so he's finally acknowledging this threat.
Sort of. He admits he might have been wrong about the Ice Reach Coven, as far as that goes. But he still glares daggers whenever anyone mentions you or Lyris.
Ooh.
So let's not bring up Finn, alright?
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Goodbye. Nice, level 15. Fantastic. Talk to Finn real quick.
It's all right. I'm ready to help. I know what you need me to do. Put my experience behind me. Focus on the mission, just like Verandis taught me. Could you show me the research you recovered from Exarch Singalis' laboratory?
Here you go. I found notes on werewolves and netherroot, and a potion made from netherroot.
These notes prove my theory. Netherroot is the key component of the Harrowstorm ritual. It's like a poison for the soul. Weakens the bonds to the body so it can be pulled free. They're harvesting life energy from anyone caught in the storms.
Why would they want to do that?
I'm guessing, but it may have something to do with those stone husks we saw. Remember how the werewolf emerged from one? And look at the mixture you retrieved. It isn't like the residue we recovered from the witch pike. It's more concentrated.
Or you think that they're trying to make the Harrowstorm stronger?
It's certainly what Singalis' notes imply. Despite how it looks, a plan is formulating in my mind. I think I can create an elixir, but I'll need more of this refined netherroot brew. And we need to solve the mystery of the Coven medallions.
That's true. Well, any idea where we're gonna find this stuff?
I know what you need me to do. Put my experience behind me. Focus on the mission, just like Verandis taught me. Could you show me the research you recovered from Exarch Singalis' laboratory?
Well, I gave it to you. You go ahead and... I'm gonna put the map over here.
See those marks? Grey host sites that correspond to the communique we found.
Interesting.
I know a commander's map when I see one. Each of those marks matches a location mentioned in the communique from Rada-al-Samar, the leader of the Grey host. I can already see where we need to go.
Where do we need to go?
That mark on the northwest coast, that's an Ice Reach Coven camp. The communique mentioned needing more medallions. Odds are, they come from there.
Okay.
And here, a Midland camp between Dragonbridge and Morthal. It's a staging ground for the Harrowstorms.
And is that where we can find the brew?
More than likely.
Okay.
Those two locations should provide what Fen needs to finish his elixir. We can't bet everything on that, though. The communique mentions a warlord's camp in Blackreach. Maybe we can learn more about their ultimate plan there.
Oh boy, 3 camps. That's a lot to cover.
Svanna, Fen, and I will divvy up the camps and scout ahead. Fen should investigate the coastal camp. I'll take the Midlands camp. That leaves Svanna with Blackreach. Meet up with each of us when you're ready. Then we'll hit each camp in turn.
Okay, what do you think we're gonna find?
We don't have a lot of solid details, just what we've pieced together from the Grey Host's notes and communique. But I'll answer your questions the best I can. Which camp did you want to ask about?
Oh, I don't know. The coastal camp.
From what I can tell, the camp on the northwest coast is where the Coven first made landfall from Ice Reach. It's as close to a home base as they've got. They've established themselves there, so I'd expect it to be well defended, if not fortified.
Oh, lovely. You think that's where they're making their medallions?
The communique mentioned orders to produce more of those medallions, probably to keep pace with the increase in harrow storms. I can't guarantee this is the coastal camp where the orders were sent, but it's the only one on the map.
Okay, well, you know what? I think I'm going to start with that one. So, I guess we're going to go and meet up with these guys at each of those camps. See y'all in a bit. You guys got to move out of my way. Oh boy, okay. So we're gonna go to the coastal camp and see about these medallions.
Getting old is no picnic, but the alternative is a lot worse.
Okay, let's get down to the way shrine. Hopefully there's going to be a way shrine sort of close to where we need to be going. Okay, I think what we're going to have to do is check the map. Do a show on map. Okay. Now we're way the heck over here. Well, it looks like if we go to Dragon Bridge and backtrack this way and then go this way, we'll be there. Because I want to do that one first. So let's go here. We're just going to go from... I'm not going to run back in there. Okay, so we're at the Dragon Bridge Way Shrine. Now there is a way shrine here we don't have, so we're going to go up and around and get that one.
Where's that caravan? It should have arrived by now.
Okay, so we want to go up this way. Is that right? Yeah.
I found no one bright cave, never saw a sign no warning.
Okay, and we're going to turn here, and there should be a way shrine up here. Just a little bit. There it is. Okay. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to pause the video and get Adawni over by the coastal camp. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're here at the Giant's Coast Way Shrine. And if we check our map, it looks like where we need to go is right down here. So, we are going to get back on our mount. And we need to start looking for the coven people, I would imagine. Alright, we're gonna get off the mount. Okay, it says it's over this way. Oh, there's Finn right there. Well?
Ah, good. I was hoping you'd show up.
Yes, I didn't have any trouble finding it, so that was a good thing.
Lyris was right. This camp is crawling with the Ice Reach Coven.
Oh, lovely.
And they're definitely producing the medallions here.
Okay.
I was even able to slip away with one. We need to get closer, though.
Closer?
There's more to figuring out this magic than just watching from afar. I need to know exactly how they go about creating them.
Okay.
With your help, we can learn everything about that here in this camp.
Okay.
It's a landing site for the boats coming from the island of Ice Reach. Plus, they're collecting something here that goes into the process of creating the medallions. If you can get me to the center of the camp, I can learn what that is.
All right. We'll go down together.
Determining how they create these medallions will be an enormous help. The Grey Host has accelerated their plans. They need more medallions for a reason. A big harrow storm is coming. We need to be ready.
Okay.
Because the Grey Host is guarding something down there.
All right.
I couldn't get close, but it appeared that they built the camp to surround something. Plus, I heard a few of the witches talking. Complaining, really. About needing to prepare more medallions.
Is there anything more you can tell me about this Grey Host?
In the First Era, an army of vampires and werewolves tried to conquer the land before they were stopped in Bankurai. They called themselves the Grey Host. It seems this Rada-al-Samar has resurrected the army, both figuratively and literally.
Lovely. All right, Finn. Well, let's go ahead and get closer to the camp, but I'm gonna sneak if you don't mind. Let's go. You are coming, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can we get in without, like, making ourselves known? Come over here. Shoot. Well, we'll get that guy. Okay.
Examine the headstones. Let's determine what's so special about the exhumed bodies.
Okay. Beneath this stone lies Harlock the Bastard, a tired old wastrel and brother of Jor, a layabout in life who froze in a blizzard.
Power deep within me each time.
Okay. This one.
Why are these particular graves so important?
More of them!
I don't know. Here lies Brokel, beloved son herder, died in his sleep, old as Skyrim. I don't know. Here lies Uthbet, son of Ryle chief killer, and old as the hills, a warrior born. He passed on the privy with a heaping of scorn.
For the medallions.
And unknown, a traveling merchant run through by bandits, this daughter of Skyrim thought old and wise. Well, it looks like old seems to be the common denominator. What about this one? Lecca the Corpulent, old as the Hist. This mother of Murkmire, scholar of our ways, she died of heartbreak. Oh.
Finished?
Yep.
Have you come to any conclusions?
Yep. The word old.
Well, we've both been over the headstones with a fine-toothed comb. If we can determine why the Coven dug up these particular bodies, it will tell us something about how the medallions were enchanted.
Well, let's talk about the headstones then.
Of course. Compare notes and look for commonalities. You have the makings of a fine scholar, my friend. Now, let's see. I noticed there were a mix of different races buried here.
True.
They weren't all Nords. Anything strike you about the departed?
Well, they shared something in common.
Really? What was that?
Well, no, that's not it.
Well, we've both been over the headstones with a fine-toothed comb. If we can determine why the Coven dug up these particular bodies, it will tell us something about how the medallions were enchanted. Of course. Compare... They did. Tell me more.
Well, let's see. They were old.
Of course. Why didn't I see that? The headstones on the exhumed graves all mentioned that the person was old when they died. Let me think. Some necrotic spells require the remains of the elderly. Something to do with the natural decay of life.
Natural decay of life?
According to one necromantic theory, the older a living thing becomes, the more necrotic energy it naturally acquires. As a body grows old and withers, the life inside it decays. Necrotic energy is the byproduct of this deterioration.
Okay, does that tell you enough to figure out how to make those things?
I now know enough about how they create the medallions to move my research along.
Good.
I'll return to the Blue Palace and start putting an elixir together.
Okay, do you need me to do anything else here?
To fully craft an elixir to defend against the Hera storms, I still require a sample of refined netherroot brew.
Okay.
Plus, we need to determine what the Grey Host has planned.
Okay.
Help Lyris and Savannah at the other camps. Then meet me at the Blue Palace.
Alrighty, we'll see you in a bit then. Okay. Shoot. I was gonna try to sneak by. So much for that idea. Okay, well it looks like the next one is going to be this Midland camp, but it's probably going to be a little ways away. Yeah, it's going to be... No? Where is it going to be? Oh, way the heck over there.
Hour of our triumph draws near.
I think that we're going to stop here, and next episode we'll go on to the Midland camp. Thank you for joining me, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.